MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ivan Hudson, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So digging in now, Brian Ramiro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kansas City, the right fielder, Brian.
First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now the O's have his terrific speed at first to contend with right out of the chute. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy had over 100 steals last year. I mean, when he's on the bases, you can't take your eyes off this guy. We haven't seen anything like this since Ricky Henderson.
At the plate, Tim LaCastro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
1-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Danny Nowakowski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. KC down in order. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Elias Uribe, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half of the
for
first.
the Orioles, the second baseman, Corey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sohn on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
So striding forward now, Jorge Soler, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
One and two now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a
third.
whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Nowakowski going back on it. Gone! Here's Manny Machado now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Leading off the inning, Bobby Hector, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bobby Hector.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Hector stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal. Put yourself.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box, Nick Prado, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that misses 1-1. Pechtel stands at second with no outs. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Runner's on his way to third. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And this is lined softly to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
He's set. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
A ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Zach
Leading
Kozar.
off
3
for
hits
the
for him in
Orioles,
that ball game on
Third
Wednesday.
baseman, Zach.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 2-1 pitch is a splitter, swung on and missed. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And Trumbull will reach. He's got a base hit. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1, 2, 3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Trace Thompson digs in as he'll take a look at ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Grounded to short. Reined in. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting 9.
So striding in, Rob Rowley. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Rowley is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Greg Holland is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Holland.
In is Jorge Soler. And that misses, ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Rounded weakly to the left. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a... Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Now batting. The second
at the plate, Tim LeCastro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here, to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Standing in now, Danny Nowakowski. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. They get the force at the plate. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bobby Pechtel.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Pechtel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one. Ramiro at third. LeCastro at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now.
Now batting, the first base.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
And he is out. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rodrigo Raimo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked. Some innings. Manny Pena is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Your attention, please. Now catching, number 9, Manny.
Pitch on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Count remains 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Nick Prado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two balls and no strikes.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home. Out into right center. Well hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fastball right back to the mound, and an unproductive at bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
The third baseman, number 48.
Stepping up now, Pablo Sandoval. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Soler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Into the box, Alexi Guardado.
Alexi Guardado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They trail 5-2. So stepping in, Trumbo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. LeCastro over to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. And he misses with it. 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Romero. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now batting, Tim LaCastro, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Here it comes, 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw gets wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Romero at third with nobody out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just missed above the zone.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2-0 now. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Spangenberg is up with it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Chad Bettis will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. John Hurts will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Again, another foul ball. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Rowley. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready now for Baltimore. Rob Rowley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Rowley.
Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt.
Number 50, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg, who went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Runners off for second. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The right fielder, number 12.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Rowley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
For the Orioles.
Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini, runner in scoring position with Sigma. First offering on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. To the left side, but it's well foul. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. The 2-1 home. And a foul pop behind the plate. Pena waits on it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on the first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alexi Guardado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next is the catcher Manny Pena. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Manny Machado, who's a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Three and one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Nowakowski has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The batter, the center field.
Following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Trace Thompson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Trumbo is on his way home. He will score, and they lead now by 4.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Rob Rowley. First pitch of the at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Both teams have Have 9 hits on the scoreboard. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Corey Spangenberg is on deck. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Nowakowski is after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game.
The batter, number 15.
Corey Spangenberg will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Odrisamer Despaigne brought in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Leading off the inning, Brian Ramiro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Center fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Nowakowski. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Striding in, Zach Kozar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Mancini over at second. Machado on at first with nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Trumbo. Lifetime history with the Drissimar d'Espagne. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Trace Thompson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield, and that will conclude matters here in. So here's the cleanup hitter. John Burks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Nick Prado. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ball 2 now. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swing and a line drive. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Throwing to second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Walter.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Walter Sohn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Prado, the runner at second with one away. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball two.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Chris Davis. The lifetime history with Adrisamar Despaigne. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air to center. Nowakowski patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready now, Rob Rowley earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. In there for strike one. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Prado fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 15.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming, here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Frank Gutierrez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So coming to the plate, Alexi Guardado. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 9.
Riding in once again, Manny Pena. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-0 is in off the plate. That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Salim has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Ramiro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
3-2 now. KC down to their final strike in this one. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Davis at first will get him, and the ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.